Hey, warriors. Okay, so listen, if you woke up this morning, feeling like complete dog shit, okay, foggy, heavy, neck hurting, head pounding, you're not alone because I did too. Um, and I want to talk about it because number one, I got a minute, and number two, I know a lot of you already know what this is, but a lot of people don't, and I just don't want them to not know. So I'm going to talk about it. Um, but anyway, the first thing I did this morning was slam a glass of water, which nothing goes in this body until you know, all of the day has gone by. I've had my coffee, you know what I mean? So I knew, as soon as, when my system literally is reaching for a glass of water before, you know, I'm even fully awake, that told me everything, you know. Anyway, here's what's going on with um we're all processing, a massive purge. Do you know what I'm saying? The collective is, pushing through an emotional wave, if you want to call it that. And people that are tuned in, like us, feel it first. Um, so it shows up as, what I just said, fog, like you slept wrong on a freaking roller coaster, neck tension, headache, skull pressure, um, body ache like you were in an accident, you know. I call it energetic whiplash. Your body's trying to, catch up to the shift you made yesterday. You know, if you had like a heavy emotional or spiritual day yesterday, this is like the aftershock. When you're dealing with, deep truths, um, frustration with other people, calling out BS like we have been for the past 3 days, setting boundaries, clearing old wounds. Your body processes it while you sleep, you know? Um, some of y'all, okay, also were, did over, first of all, you probably did more work in overnight than you did the day before. Okay, that's number one. And then you wake up feeling, fucking wrecked. Okay, but some of you probably popped partially, out of your body last night. That weird sensation where it feels like you're lifting up out of your body and then suddenly you're like slammed back in it. Okay, well, if you ever had that pulling forward feeling, um, you know, that's what it is. Like when you snap back quickly, it can feel like, you fell from a height you didn't physically fall from. Okay? But that's what it makes your body feel like that. If I'm explaining this right. Your whole system like takes the hit, you know? Um and you're not crazy, you're not backsliding, you're not dying. You're integrating, you're upgrading, your nervous system is rewriting itself. Um this is the human part of awakening, okay, that no one talks about because it's not glamorous and it doesn't get views. But it's real, you know? Ground, okay? Seriously, barefoot if you can, on the actual ground. None of this floor bullshit. Um, drink water. Your body just did an overnight freaking emotional surgery. you know? So make sure you're hydrated. Slow your breathing down too. Hand on your chest, hand on your neck, and breathe. Um, Trying to think. Don't push yourself, Your system is catching up to your spirit. And, yeah, don't push yourself. Take it easy. Because, I mean, this shit's real, like I said, I know I woke up like that this morning. Um, and don't let any of these people act like, you know, they're not going through this anymore. Because as long as you're a human, you're going to continue to upgrade no matter how far along somebody thinks they are. Okay? All right then. Um, you know, uh anyways, I'm sharing this just because like I said, when you don't know what's happening, it can be scary, you know? Waking up feeling like you got hit by a Mack truck, But you know, anyways, your system is just recalibrating into the next level you stepped in, and trust me, you're on the right track. You're right where you're supposed to be, legends. I love you.